You know that feeling when you know you should have done something but you didn't? And soon enough, it becomes your new normal. Yeah, not exercising is that new normal for a lot of people. Heart attacks, being overweight, being unhealthy in general. Why do so many of us just not exercise? Let's try to tackle this problem using first principles reasoning. If you haven't seen my video about first principles, check out that video first to understand what's going on here. Now, here are the steps. Let's start at the very top. Our goal is to be fit. Kinda ambiguous. I'm gonna stay general for this video, but it's better for you if you were to be very specific with your goal. Perhaps it's to be at the healthy weight range for your height, range of motion, level of strength, or endurance. Whatever it is, make it clear. Let's move on to step 2 and do obstacles first. I'll list the biggest ones for exercising in general that most people would say. I'm too lazy, undisciplined, or unmotivated. I don't really have time to do it. I don't want to go to a gym and I don't really have equipment. I'm way too tired. I don't know what to do and I don't have any routines. Alright, let's list the quick answers to these obstacles. Just do it. I can have a friend help. I can get motivated by some external means, maybe a video. I gotta rearrange my schedule and make some time. I can do calisthenic exercises which don't require any equipment. I can use energy supplements. I can try to get more sleep. Look it up or ask somebody you know that's achieved your goal. With all of those listed, let's move on to the fun part. Let's break down any assumptions and ask some powerful questions. Just do it. At first glance, this can seem like it could work, maybe temporarily, but is it sustainable? Most likely not. You'll do it a few times, maybe a few weeks, and then stop. Next assumption. You can have a friend or find some other sources of motivation. This can definitely help, but if you don't have an internal drive, a friend can only get you so far. If your friend isn't there anymore, what will you do? Let's move on from the assumptions and ask some powerful questions. Why are you too lazy, undisciplined, or unmotivated? Most of us know the benefits of exercise: increased productivity, energy, happiness, benefits for your brain, less stress. But I suppose all of that's not quite tangible to you. How about a different question? Why do you want or feel that you should exercise? This is the most important question you can ask. An answer like, I want to exercise to be fit, is not good enough. I want you to dig deeper. We want to achieve something called a paradigm shift, to go from a narrow mindset into a much larger one. We want a huge why. So, what is it that you feel passion for? What excites you? If you have passions in art, music, photography, writing, anything that requires creativity, how about making your why to get all the benefits for your brain to take your passions to the next level? Another question, are you a parent? If you are, or are planning on being one, consider making your why to be a model for my children or child so that they can lead a healthy lifestyle. Children look up to their parents, and the best way to influence is to lead by example. Even if you have none of these things, how about just making your why about living a longer and healthier life for yourself or the people you love? Dig deep and find your why. Once you do, step 4. Remember it each time you're about to exercise, and if it's strong enough, you'll do it. It's not about being lazy, undisciplined, unmotivated. It's about having the right why. That one was a pretty big one. Now, moving to time. The assumption is that you have to rearrange your schedule to make time. This assumption may be correct if you know you can fit like 30 to 60 minutes in your day somewhere, but let's break it down. Most of us sit for a good amount of time, at work, while studying, watching shows, or playing games. Most of us know sitting for a long time isn't very good for us, but we do it anyways. So let's think of creative solutions. How about doing a quick cardio exercise for your 15-minute break at work? How about stretching while watching your shows? How about doing 10 push-ups while waiting at your loading screen for your game? Just as an example, while writing this entire script, I walked around continuously for 2 hours in circles around my house, and I actually prefer doing that over sitting. Here are the questions. Do we really not have the time? If you're asking this question after finding what your why is, and how much just 30 minutes every other day can benefit your entire life, you should realize we really don't have the time not to exercise. How much time do I really need to spend? Heck, you can even do a 15 minutes a day HIIT workout and reach your goals. 15 minutes, 80-20 principle, the least amount of time for the greatest results. Step 4, come up with creative solutions by integrating it with what you already do. A benefit of exercise can even be that you finish your work faster. If you view things from this paradigm, time is not an issue. No gym or equipment. Assumption. I can just do home workouts with no equipment. Ready for the breakdown? You're right. Sometimes while going through the process, the quick answer to your obstacle might actually be correct. So just keep it simple. Feeling too tired. Let's jump right into the questions for this one. How can I exercise regularly if I'm always tired? It's similar to example 1 with being lazy, but it can seem a lot more valid. It's actually pretty counterintuitive. You need the energy to start, but when you do, you'll find that your energy renews itself as you begin to exercise often. Your body releases a hormone called endorphins, which actually makes you feel good and wanting more. Step 4. Start with your why, using it as a source of initial energy. Once you get it going, you'll experience that renewal in energy. Eventually, it'll become a habit and it'll be effortless. Alright, last one. Don't know a routine? I got you. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. Every single, nah, I'm just kidding, guys. As long as you know what your goal is, it's pretty easy to look up. So again, just keep it simple and choose a routine you know you can do or one that you might like. If none of this works for you, check out my video about forming habits. It can help fill in the missing link. I hope by illustrating the process with an example most people can relate to, you can really see how powerful first principles reasoning is. My hope is that you can really use this concept and be able to apply it in other areas in your life that can really make an impact. Thanks for watching.